start fresh. I have some kind of ideas. I don't like that I started in the Dune Desert. We'll think and talk as I look through my save. I had 115 hours in this save. Working. Auto upload is missing. The downloader is missing. Missing content will disappear from the world. Includes things like machines and items, but not more generic effects like moving a foundation. I didn't go around and like delete all my Dimensional Depot downloaders, so this probably actually removes those Mercer spheres that I had put into Dimensional Depot downloaders. So we're gonna, I'm gonna accept that. I think I want to start a new game anyway. Let's see what happens. Maybe it replaces the downloaders with uploaders or something, and they kind of maybe. Let's see what we can figure out. Haven't been able to listen to Deep Rock Galactic in a bit. All right, so what's happened over here? Yeah, okay, so they just completely removed the downloaders. I don't know if that gave me the Mercer spheres back or not. I'm not gonna bother trying to figure it out. Yeah. This is how I would use now. How far did I get into the MAM here? I never even got the last depot expansion. Maybe it gave me back my Mercer spheres. I don't know how many I had before, but yeah. So I don't like that I had started in the desert. I think that was kind of a waste to have started here in the Dune Desert. There are so many like nodes that I just didn't even know, and I just didn't feel like going around and trying to set things up everywhere, all over the place. I'm really not sure. I maybe just could have done more with my I don't know. I did keep the proto-gen mods. I figured that's fun enough. Just keep the proto-gen. The catwalks. Trying to build the catwalks across everything just did not work out the way I would have liked it to have worked. For these constructors in particular, with this nonsense, my blueprint design philosophy has kind of changed in light of those issues I was having with the catwalks. I'm probably just, I don't know. I do really like that I really do like the this sort of visual design philosophy of having the having everything just inside these frames, using the frames. That's a nice. I like that visual, so I'll probably bring that into future playthroughs and whatnot. And then Fixmas. Fixmas was fun. I liked doing Fixmas, checking in every day during December, just about. Um, Seeing all the Fixmas stuff that you could play around with. I think maybe next year. I'm hoping. What I'm hoping to do is right. I want to start a new game, and I want it to be kind of my permanent solo file. It won't be focused on anything in particular. It'll just be me trying to get through the game, and hopefully with that file, with the new file that I intend to start, I'll be able to kind of keep myself going. Dang, you can't go in. Where's that? Anyway, and these were set up with Dimensional Depot downloaders to get me through the phase. I wanna put more of my own effort into getting things transported. I want to make more use of trains. I want to try to make some use of vehicles. I want to maybe try and do lay more foundations and have a design philosophy kind of more driven by using foundations. I don't know. Did I get this? And also train, because I didn't realize that the train. I mean, I knew they conducted electricity, but I didn't know that you could use the hover pack based on being near rail lines. So it might be something for me to explore of trying to do even more with trains. Oh man, my project of surrounding the world, that is a bit disappointing to lose all the progress on that project. But like I said, I disabled the mods. I wanna maybe do that on a game world where I don't have the mods, the Dimensional Depot downloader and auto uploader. Auto uploader was nice, but I didn't like the way it worked. I wish it would have just automatically sent things from here to here, as opposed to whatever the fuck it was that it did. I think it sent it to like some other uploading cloud system. Just not really what I wanted out of that mod anyway. So yeah, I think it will be worthwhile to just start over. I want to start. I think I want to start in the grassy fields. Just because I don't think I've started there since like the first time I played the game, and it does have a pretty good progression of allowing for that. What was I trying to say? I think it has a good progression. Starting in the grassy fields, it's kind of designed for the intended experience of using the new things as you gain access to them. I might try to minimize my exploration early on in my next playthrough. I love going around collecting things, Mercer spheres in particular. I would love. I still would love to create foundation all around the outer edge of the world and have like some sort of mega base that transports supplies around the edge of the world, some sort of mega train system that you know, arguably inefficient, but I don't know. It'd be fun to have things come from the middle of the world and move out towards different train things. Yeah, I never. Gosh, I think. Where all did I even build in this world besides? Is aluminum like the last big expansion I had made? I don't think I got around to. I did some oil stuff over here, but again, I ended up using a downloader over here as well for, I think, circuit boards or something that's beyond circuit boards. I forget what I did what I was doing over here with the downloader. High-speed connectors. Although, I mean, yeah, it'll suck. It'll suck not having the It'll suck not having what's it called? Alternate recipes. When I start another fresh file. Alternate recipes are really nice, but I kind of want to try to take my time. Like, the intention for the next world I do is to have it be like main save file that I always have the ability to come back to or whatever. Something where, like, the intention is that I will actually eventually get to the point of dismantling old factories as I progress. Because that's something I struggle with, is I always want to rebuild old factories and whatnot. I guess I just don't quite have the philosophy that allows me to do that very well. I have 2 Nobilis detonators. What, did I have something that... Why do I have 2 Nobilis detonators? Oh my gosh. I mean, hypertube launchers, once you're able to make those are really nice for getting around your factory and whatnot. Mercer Sphere up there. Yeah, it's gonna suck having to progress through everything all over again. Do I have an... I've got the... I did end up getting the hazmat suit, but it did take me going through stuff. I don't know. It would be really nice to get to nuclear on my own, and yeah, this is why I had done the high-speed connectors thing too. So I go around and place those. Why did I place a miner on this box site? Re-exploring the world will kind of suck, but I don't know. I do enjoy exploring, like, even though I've done it before. Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. manually going through my inventory, playing with my partner and having to manually go through my inventory to upload stuff. It was not too bad, especially as I got more of the dimensional depot storage space expansions. So I think there might be a balance to be made with the dimensional depot for upload speed and stack size. Anyway, I think, did I even, no, I don't think I started anything down by the, I think I had wanted to start a turbo fuel factory down by the, what is it called? Crater Lake? Whatever. I don't think I ever got around to it, though. Not in this save file. In my file with my partner. We got a turbo fuel factory down there. Then we just got working on. We just got a nuclear factory online. Got like 50 reactor units. $50 reactors consuming like 1,200 uranium per second being transformed into fuel rods and such, right? Plus, wow. 50 reactors consuming 1,200 uranium per minute. I guess. And then we were finalizing getting it all reprocessed into plutonium fuel rods. I was gonna just start sinking pellets, but we got the stuff together to get it turned into fuel rods. I don't know if I ever finished. I don't know if I ever figured out getting this this thing set up to work properly. Looks like, you know, some of these are offline for some reason. I think I never got the water situation sorted here. I didn't make a proper VIP priority thing for the water. I didn't look it up and get the proper priority input thing. I'm pretty sure this is similar to what I had on a previous save, but it probably didn't work on that save either, and I just couldn't figure, and I just never got to the point where I noticed. I think I'm still producing plenty. I mean, yeah, it's all getting sunk, so I'm producing plenty of aluminum materials. Yeah. Oh, there's a sloop. Sloop I missed. Never got around to collecting. Yeah, and then there's also like the philosophy of kind of paving over the entire world versus trying to maintain as much of its natural beauty as possible. I think it would be fun maybe try to take on the role of the fearless there's fine purple power slug. But yeah, so is this the? Oh, that's the swamp. No, I wanted to look at the crater lake. A lot of verticality in this area between Crater Lake and the swamp. Oh, the crash site. Is that the I think that's the nitrogen I collected on my partner's world, where we collected that nitrogen for the waste reprocessing. Because we ended up, I ended up building nuclear reactors out along the edge of the map corner, and it just goes, it almost goes up all the way up into here, all the 50 reactors all along the outer edge there. Nice power plant setup. I'm pretty happy with it. Is this Crater Lake? This crater? Also, maybe I should be the one to be hosting the save file me and my partner are playing on. I guess it turns out I have a better PC than he does. Yeah, so we never, or I never got anything built out around here, just geothermal. One could effectively start themselves over here, huh? Right? Because there's a bit of iron and copper in this area. I mean, it would kind of suck. Actually, no, that'd be really good. Look at all that iron. It's a lot of iron in a fairly short area. I mean, the issue will be with the initial traversal. As you have foundations, be able to lay foundation all over all of this, I guess. That might be the ideal. And then, how about copper? What are we looking at for copper in this area? Because you do need cables and wires and whatnot. Not as much for copper. But, I mean, starting out here, another idea I had in a previous save, I had the idea of trying to build a more or less mega factory, starting from the bottom of the void in this void. Maybe starting it relatively early would be reasonable to do that sort of thing, but I don't know what my plans are for my future factory. Oh, Mercer's here. I might have got my Mercer spheres back after deactivating that mod. I probably could continue on this file, but I think I'm pretty like set in mind on starting a new one, which has implications for YouTube. I think I'll start a new Satisfactory. I have to start a new Satisfactory playlist. Which means I might have to retitle the playlist that this VOD is going on to. I tried to keep those VODs at reasonable 3-hour lengths, but I think I messed up a few times. And then the one with me and my partner, I've not tried at all. Hardly even. We had a few sessions go a bit over. And there's sulfur up here, which is really nice. This sulfur up here. Yeah, I think one could start a factory in the could effectively start their playthrough in the Crater Lake. It'd be kind of tough to start with, but I think it'd be doable and possibly fun. Yeah, and then also another thing about starting in the grass fields is that'll put me close to where the Deep Rock Galactic set is. I might stumble across it without having to necessarily look for it. I can't remember what waterfall it was in. It's behind a waterfall somewhere, I think. It was in a cave, for sure. I think the cave was behind a waterfall. But yeah, starting over in the grass plain. I mean, if I had dismantled my hub and space elevator, maybe I could have just brought those here and again, if I was completely certain, I'm sure it did, I could probably check, but I think I'm pretty committed to starting a save file. Plus, I can deactivate. I think what I'll do is I'll start a new save file now while there's still like all the Fixmas stuff that you can pick up. I'll grab all the bonus stuff from the Fixmas Advent Calendar. I'll try to make use of it all right away as much as I can, and then deactivate it and make Ada happy. Where was the cave with the Deep Rock Galactic music? I really don't remember. Alright. That being said, I think that's going to be it for this YouTube VOD. That's it for this playlist for Satisfactory for YouTube. I'm going to be done with this file. Yeah, that'll be that. We're starting a new game. Want to do the intro?